Hello Libra, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Libra from the 28th of January to the 3rd of February 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. And if you like the decks that I'm using, I put them in the description box and I put in links to Amazon and eBay. So click on these links to go view the decks so you can buy them if you like them. And don't forget to watch my deck walkthrough series as well as your 2019 reads. I will link them at the end of the video. So please like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. Okay, so you're feeling very, very trapped in whatever situation you are in. You can see there's a lot of barriers. You might be feeling as though there's no way out of that particular situation that you are in. You have some kind of choice that you have to make, and it might be regarding love, really regarding love. So there might be a relationship that you have to make a decision about, and you really don't know how to deal with it because you've got yourself trapped over here, and it seems like it's about the Lover's card. It seems it's about a relationship. You need to have patience and just wait for things to unfold. So there's divine timing at play here. So in the past you were dealing with love, and maybe you had some kind of fallout with somebody and you've been asking them for forgiveness. So something happened in a relationship that's caused some kind of distress, and you needed to ask for forgiveness, or you've been asking for forgiveness, and it's still working, it's still on your mind, and you're still trying to deal with it, but you really don't know how to deal with that situation. So some kind of news coming in from this person, I think. This is a surprise letter, some kind of communication coming in from this person. But it's going to have you sitting and contemplating it about, contemplating about what to do next, because you've got the Solitude card over here. So maybe you're going to have to take some time by yourself to make up your mind about what you want to do next. Spending a lot of time going through your emotions, trying to sort them out, and that seems to be what is going to be going on during this week, where you're thinking about what to do next and how to deal with that situation. Remember, allow things to unfold naturally. There is some divine timing at play here. Okay, so I'm just going to draw cards from the 78 Doors Tarot. And I put this deck in the description box, and I put links to them. You can buy them if you like this deck. Okay, so the first card is 10 of Wands. So this is the ending of, you're dealing with a very difficult situation. You've got a lot of responsibilities. You've been working very, very hard. You're very stressed out. The Wands is about stress. It's about working hard, taking on responsibilities. You can see in this particular deck, they don't actually show you the wands, but they show you this man stuck behind this glass door trying to get help from people around him, but nobody wants to hear what he's got to say. So whatever situation you're dealing with, this situation is coming to an end. But right now you're dealing with, whatever you're saying, people are not actually taking you seriously. Because this man is dressed as a clown or a joker. So people are not taking whatever you're saying seriously. They're actually ignoring what you're saying, and nobody's interested in anything that you've got to say. So you're being, almost ignored by people. And you're having to deal with the circumstance by yourself, and you are not getting any kind of support. These people seem to be uninterested, and nobody seems to be paying attention. And even the people that are paying attention to you are not even people that can do anything about the circumstance. So you are not being taken seriously, and you are dealing with a very difficult situation, and you're feeling very, very trapped. And people can see what's going on, but nobody's intervening. And that seems to be the energy around you. So what's happening for you? There's the Queen of Cups over here, and you've got the Chariot card over here. So there's somebody that you're going to go and ask for advice, and this might be a mother figure. It could be your mother itself. It could be any kind of water sign as well. So because the Queen of Cups is about, it could be either Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But it's also a person that you're going to, and you're going to go and ask them for some kind of advice, some kind of help, some kind of assistance. This could be, even getting in touch with your higher self and asking for that guidance. But there's some guidance that is coming in to tell you what to do next. Now, you've got the Chariot card over here, and you're trying to move on. So maybe this person is going to give you advice about moving on from that situation, leaving it behind, taking control of your life again, and moving on from that situation. So, leaving all those people, the old situation behind, and moving forward, and taking authority back, taking your control back of your life, because the Chariot is about taking control. It's also about moving away from an established home. Moving home, relocating, and getting out of that situation, physically getting out of that situation. On a lighter note, it could be, buying a new car or buying a new home and moving out. So, this looks like this person that you're going to go and ask for some advice is giving you the advice of actually moving away, getting away from that in order to achieve your goals. In order for you to make any progress, you need to get out of that situation, it seems, because you're very burdened by it. It's a very difficult situation. You're very traumatized because nobody's listening to you. So in the past year, you've got the Ten of Swords over here, which is also ending, and an ending of a very difficult situation. You see this man's getting stabbed in the back, or it's acupuncture. He's getting stabbed in the back. On the other hand, you may have had some back problems as well, and you may have needed some kind of medical intervention as well, or maybe some kind of alternative therapy to deal with any kind of pain issues, or a lot of stress gets transferred over to the back, especially when you're dealing with difficult situations like the Ten of Wands. That in itself can cause medical illnesses that relate to backache and stress related illnesses. So maybe you've been receiving some kind of therapy as well in the past year to deal with pain, to do with backache, and to do with stress related illnesses, something alternative. This could also be the end of an old, difficult cycle where there was a lot of lies, deception, people were backstabbing you, people were being very nasty as well. So you've also got the World over here. So this is the end of a cycle. So you definitely ended cycles. In your, very squarely a full stop has been placed at the end of that life. So you've got the Ten of Wands over here, that's the end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords over here, that's the end of a cycle. And the World, that's the end of a major karmic cycle. So you have finished this major karmic cycle. The giving birth of this baby was very difficult. So whatever you went through was very difficult and very painful. But a new you has emerged. This is a new baby. And even though this baby is covered in blood, as you can see, it is a new hope for the future. And like I said, this also could have been like, you may have come through some kind of medical disease or medical illness, and you are now recovering from it as well, because there's a lot of medical people involved in these two cards. So maybe you have come through a very difficult disease or a difficult time as far as your health goes, and you are now finished treatments, and maybe you are now recovering from it as well. This could well be the case. So what's going on with you? You've got the Knave of Cups over here. You're looking for something new. You're looking to start something new. You're looking for messages. This man is looking for water. So you're looking for something that sustains your soul. You're waiting for some kind of message to come through with this. This is the Page of Cups. So waiting for something to come through, something that gives you joy, something that's emotionally fulfilling. And you are actively seeking it. This man is actively looking. He's dousing for water. So going into the future, you've got the Eight of Pentacles over here. It looks like you're going to start some kind of career where you're an apprentice, something where it involves very intricate work, something very artistic as well. And it looks like that is going to be coming into your arena. So something brand new starting for you as far as your work goes, and you'll be learning on the job. Learning new skills, new talents, and getting very, very good at it as well. So going into the future, you've got the Queen of Swords. So you might be dealing with, so this is your card actually, the Queen of Swords. I thought you were dealing with a Libran, but this is your card, the Queen of Swords. And this is what you are embodying, the true Libran that you are. Now, this card is also talking about, having a lot of, maybe you're having a lot of nightmares, a lot of anxiety. You're remembering the past a lot, what you used to be. Maybe you're missing, an old life. You're having this is, trying to get back that old spirit that you used to be. Trying to bring yourself back to what you used to be. And maybe that's what you're trying to do at this particular moment with this Queen of Swords. But, this lady looks like, a lot of her life has passed, and maybe that's how you're feeling, like time is running out. But it isn't, and you're thinking about the past when you were younger, or when you had all that freedom. But that doesn't need to have been gone, because you've come through all of this. All of this has been a learning experience, and if you employ this in your life, you can achieve anything you want. So don't be held back by feeling as though time has passed you by. So you've got the Six of Cups over here, and this is also a card about trying to recapture the past, recapture your childhood. But this is also a card about teaching. So you might need to go out there and take all the experience that you've had and give it out to people who are willing to hear you. So you might need to be a mentor, or you might need to be teaching people, or you might actually just be working with a lot of children at this particular moment with the Six of Cups. You can see she's with a book, and she's passing on her wisdom, and in a way you need to pass on that wisdom that you have learned. So the King of Cups over here, you're hoping for some kind of offer to come in over here. This also could be, with the King of Cups, it's about, seeking medical care. So maybe you're worried about, about if you've had any health issues, about whether you should be seeking any further medical care. The King of Cups is also somebody who is very supportive. It could be a father figure over here. So maybe there is somebody that you can go and seek advice from. This could be in the form of a professional, or a doctor, or somebody that's involved with treating, maybe psychiatrist, somebody that is involved with supporting you, emotionally supporting you. And this is what you're hoping to actually be able to communicate how you feel with somebody. So maybe you're seeking some kind of counseling, or you're thinking of going and getting some kind of counseling. So going into the future, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Nine of Wands. So a new opportunity will present itself to you. So there's a new job coming up for you, and a brand new beginning, a brand new start. There's the new keys coming in over here. So this is going to open a lot of doors. You can see a lot of doors in this building, and this is what will happen. So whatever this new job is, it's just a gateway into getting what you want. So this is the job that is going to lead you in towards the pathway of stability. You are still very confused, upset. There might be somebody around you that's pregnant as well. You can see this woman's pregnant and walking in the moonlight. But everything seems to be at very weird angles here. So, everything is not quite what it seems around you. There might be a lot of hidden things, people keeping things from you, or you're not seeing things very clearly. With this moon card, there's a lot of confusion. You might be having a lot of sleepless nights. This woman's almost insomniac walking around. And, the full moon always plays with the mind. It always clouds your judgment. It keeps things hidden in the dark. And the things that it brings to light are not really things that needed to be brought to light. So just be aware of that. There's a lot of hidden things, and you're not seeing very clearly right now. Also, it's a time not to make really big decisions, especially if they're legal decisions. So, consult people first. Ask for second opinions before you do anything big. Now you've got the Nine of Wands over here, and you're still carrying, a lot of burdens. You can see this man's actually carrying this door and walking forward. So you might need to be the one that, breaks down the barriers or opens the doors yourself. Actually creating opportunities for yourself to move forward. This new job itself might present, it might be a job that is also where you work very hard. So there might be a lot of responsibilities that you need to take on with this new job that is coming on as well. You might have a family that you need to care for. You might be the earner, and you're going to have to probably maybe do some extra time, or go above and beyond just doing the regular hours. You might have to do some extra work as well in order for you to bring in some extra money into your life. So it seems like, there's extra responsibilities coming in with this new job that you start. But it's going to be something that's going to, you'll be learning on the job. Maybe you're starting lower down and working your way up, but you will get very good at it. And eventually you will become that expert. Right now, maybe you're being retrained as well, or you're training up for this particular job. So it's something where it takes on the apprentice form. And try to get yourself focused and centered. There's something that you're not seeing. This woman's eyes are closed over here, so there's some facts that have not come to light. You need to be very decisive. Make sure that you're reading any kind of legal documentation, reading fine print, and don't think that life has passed you by. This is a new opportunity, and it is a new opportunity for eventual success. You might be moving home as well with this card of the Chariot. So ending of old cycles and something brand new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles over here. New wealth, new money, new stability coming in for you. But it's going to require you taking, a few extra burdens initially. So it's not all going to be smooth sailing, but it will eventually result in success and stability. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Angel Tarot, and then I will draw some cards. And this is the Oracle read, really. So there's the Unity card over here, which says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friend. So this is the card of the Hierophant. This is being a teacher or somebody who's a mentor. And you've got the Six of Chalices over here, showing you being a teacher. So maybe this particular job that you're going to be doing is, as much as you're learning, because you've got the Eight of Pentacles over here, so you are learning on this job. You will also be training. Maybe you're training people. So this could well be that you are the apprentice, or you are training an apprentice as well. So you could be an expert at your particular job and training people, or you could be the person that's going into a job and needing the training. Then you've got the Awakening card over here, which is the Hangman. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, important to be yourself. So things might seem like they're not working out right now, but there is a need for this pause, because in this pause of events, this is when important information will come to you and will allow you will be allowed to take this important information that comes and use it for the next stage of your journey. So whenever the Hangman comes along, it's not about everything's at a standstill and I'm tied up and I don't know what to do next. It's that pause is important for you to get that missing piece of information in order for you to move forward. And you've got the Six of Fire over here, so there's a victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition for events and awards. So you can see there's a pause there, but eventually a victory card coming in for you and a movement forward. You can see this man's on a horse moving forward. So all the things seems to be at a standstill. It's important. You're going to be receiving some kind of information that you need in order for you to be victorious in this situation. So I hope this reading has resonated for you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.